What is going on, guys? Welcome to GregglesTV Daily. Let's get into the tech news. First story of the day is about this phone, the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and a little bit of battery information, but more about what you're going to get with the battery information and the ultra high fast refresh rate on the 13 Pro Max. This information comes from Mr. Ice Universe, who says that the iPhone 13 Pro Max will have a battery size of 4,352 milliamps, which if you think about that in Android terms, it's usually not like, not that much. But compared to, say, something like an iPhone 12 Pro Max, which has a battery size of 3,687 milliamps, it's a quite sizable improvement. But beyond that, he goes on to say that it will definitely use 120 hertz refresh rate on the display. But if you use it at 60 hertz refresh rate, which they currently do and can only do on their phones, its battery life will be a beast. So this is quite enticing that if you want better battery life, and it's a no-brainer, obviously, run the refresh rate at 60 hertz. If you don't really care or want 120 hertz, you're gonna get incredible battery life. But if you want that best performance, best feeling type of experience on the phone, go up to the 120. You'll probably get very similar battery life to what you get with this right now because the battery's smaller. Kind of cool. I'm down. What would you do? Would you run it at 60 and get much better battery life, or 120 and get the better overall experience? Last story of the day is about this phone, the Galaxy Z Fold 3. This is the 2, I know you're gonna say that. But the Z Fold 3 and the under panel camera. This is gonna be the first time on a Samsung phone that the cameras will be UPC under panel. So you will not see, on the big screen anyway, the camera. It's not gonna sit up at the top. It's gonna be literally underneath the display and you will not see it. And you might wonder, how much light is that going to be able to pick up? Because it is underneath the display. Well, we have that information. This tweet comes from Ice Universe, who says that Galaxy Z Fold 3's under panel camera transmittance is as high as 40% plus. So it's gonna be more than 40%, which is much higher than any other brand's under panel camera solutions you have ever seen. And what that means ultimately is that when you are taking photos with that camera that's on the front of this big display, that it probably won't look as good as the camera that you will see on top of the display on the smaller screen, because that one you still will see, but it's gonna come probably almost about halfway close with in terms of the brightness and the overall image quality of it. So it sounds like the quality of the camera on there will not be as good when you take those selfie photos. That's what it sounds like to me, because if they're getting 40% light in, that means they're not getting 100, especially if the camera was sitting on top of that. So we should see less camera quality, but that's the price you pay with newer technology, especially when it sits underneath the display. What do you guys think? Are you excited to have it underneath the display, or is it more like, gosh darn it, I want the better quality photo? I'll be honest with you, I probably would want the better quality photo if I had the choice. This doesn't really bother me all that much, but I can see why it would in terms of bothering some people. And then the other part of it is we're getting potentially less quality, less bright photos now, but at least we're getting the brightest photos for under panel cameras. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you guys down the road. Peace.